What's up guys, Syide here, and a while ago you'll remember I made a video regarding whether I should make a side channel or not for random gaming content or post it all on my main channel, and a lot of you give really good feedback, really good suggestions and ideas and opinions, and I really do appreciate everyone who did, and I've just said really about 20 times, so really just to get it out of my system for some reason. What you're currently watching on the screen is when Alliance or Horde attacked the Alliance on Outland Alliance EU. This is the server I'm currently on at the moment, and yeah, I like stuff like this. I don't like taking part in it all the time, but when it just randomly happens, it's awesome. They didn't fly in either, they were trying to go through the front gate, so it's kind of like an organised sort of world PvP event, I guess you can call it. So that's pretty cool. That's one benefit about being on Outland Alliance. It's pretty cool. Apart from it having server queues and stuff like that, but yeah, there's benefits to these busy servers. So anyway, back to the main topic. What I'm going to be talking about is the side channel and also my opinions on Guild Wars 2 and whether I'm going to be covering it. Now, in terms of the side channel, you all give really good ideas and stuff, and I've decided to go forward and make a side channel. So what you're going to see on there is content you normally wouldn't see, such as FPS games, random indie games, random playthroughs, random betas that I get, because I've been getting a lot of betas, for example. I'm in like Awesome Noughts PC beta, Path of Exile beta, Firefall beta. There's a lot of betas, End of Nations once that becomes like available for me to make videos on. So there's a lot of games I'm in the beta for, and there's a lot of games I have that I played, but you normally wouldn't see me play them. So what I'll be doing is posting that all on the side channel, and it's spelled SYIDE channel. That's SYIDE channel. Thanks to Onin for the name, so Syide Channel? Syide Channel? No, I don't get it. Anyway, there's a link in the description. So thanks to Onin, your mama, for coming up with the name. And that's going to be the side channel. So if you like my content in general, go subscribe to that and you'll see videos on there very soon. Now, how Side Game is going to be affected, it isn't really. It's going to continue having MMO-based content. It might not be just specific to WoW, it'll just be MMO content in general, although I probably won't be playing many other MMOs. Pardon me. I won't be playing many other MMOs at the moment anyway, but if I ever do, which I'll be talking about in a minute, then they'll be posted on there, such as guides and PvP and PvE and whatever. So, Side Gamer will be for MMO-based content, and Side Channel will be for just random gaming content and vlogs and stuff like that. So once again, if you enjoy guides, say subscribe to Side Gamer. If you enjoy random content, say subscribe to Side Channel. There'll be a link in the description below. And in terms of Guild Wars 2, I've bought the game. I bought it a while ago when I was looking forward to it, strangely. I'd only seen certain things, such as like the Shatterer event, which is like a big freaking dragon, and stuff like that, and it made me really excited. Now, Guild Wars 2 is taking a different approach on things, which is the smart choice in the MMO world, to be honest. At the moment, I'd say WoW is probably one of the only MMOs that can charge a monthly rate and stay successful. Not many people are going to pay for another MMO when they've got so much content within WoW. And Guild Wars 2 have taken a different approach to this. The game's free to play, and they'll release content updates frequently that you have to pay for. Like mini expansions, basically. But you get everything for free, but they've taken more of like a less dedicated style to the game. So basically you don't have to spend years grinding, you don't have to progress your character, there's no like normal mode reading, then heroic mode reading and stuff like that, and you can go and do like high-end PvP at level 1. So the way they've tried to make the game is so that you don't have to do a shit ton of things to like do the end game content basically, and once you get to the max level, you can go back and do the other like zones and stuff, and they'll be at the same level as you, or you'll be at the same level as them again. So they're still challenging in a sense, but you're able to go back and do them basically. Now, that's not too bad, but what I don't like is there's no, as far as I know, I've not looked into it hugely, this is why I'm kind of leaving this to actually play the full game, but there doesn't seem to be any real character progression, there doesn't seem to be any real reason to do any of that stuff. And that's because I'm in more of the WoW frame of mind where I like to progress my character onto the next stage. I like to kill the end thing, like, yeah, there's looking for a Deathwing, but that's not the end boss. The end boss is heroic Deathwing. Like, he's the hardest thing you can kill. And I like that. I like progressing. Maybe not killing the same boss 3 times on 3 different difficulties, but I like progressing my character. Like, gearing up to one stage, moving on to the next, gearing up again, moving on to the final thing, and then killing all and being like, yeah, I cleared everything, I'm best in slot. That's cool. And there doesn't seem to be the same kind of thing in Guild Wars 2 as far as I'm aware. There's all these cool world events and stuff like that, but there doesn't seem to be any specific sort of progression path. Everything, like, the whole game seems to be sort of endgame in Guild Wars 2. Like, there's a lot of things to do at endgame, but there's no specific progression. So I'll play it. I'm not too sure what class I'm going to play at the moment. When the beta was around, I tried out a warrior, is it called? The melee thing? Not too sure what it is. But I was playing that. And I also tried out an engineer, which I found kind of fun. So I'll probably be going down the line of probably the warrior thing, whatever it was. A guardian, I think it's called, because they're kind of like a tanky paladin. Either an engineer or a hunter, whatever they're called. They're probably the characters that I'll be looking at. I won't be really looking at a thief, because that's kind of like a rogue. It's not my cup of tea. I won't be looking towards like any of the caster classes, because I don't really enjoy like casters. But so I'll be looking more towards a melee, if anything, or the engineer seems quite fun. So once the game comes out, I'll play it. I'll give it a go. If I enjoy it enough, I'll be making content on it. What that's going to be, I don't know. Could be PvP content, guides and stuff like that, and that'll all be on Syide Gamer. Because I don't feel posting it on the Syide channel would be beneficial. Like, my channel is an MMO gaming channel. So Guild Wars 2 is an MMO. I don't want to just limit it just to World of Warcraft, because that's kind of It should be a general sort of MMO. Like, keep it specific to MMO, but not just random content. So just keep the MMO content on there, like the guides and the PvP and the stuff. Now, how I think it'll do, Guild Wars 2 will do fine. It already has a community backing it from Guild Wars 1. And it's using different path. It's not World of Warcraft in any way, shape or form. It's not trying to be World of Warcraft, which I guess is a good thing in its own case, because it's not trying to copy or do things the same. It's just going its own way and doing its own thing, and has its own payment plans and stuff like that already in place. It's not like, oh yeah, you'll pay the same amount as well, but you'll get less content kind of thing. So I think the game will do well in general, and it will appeal to a lot of people who don't want to put a lot of time into the game. I won't see like any of these big end raiding guilds appearing on there, because there's not really anything for them to get like world first on. There's no challenge or achievement. Well, maybe not a challenge, but you know, there's no real sort of race to anything basically. If you know what I'm trying to say. So that's that. So I will be checking out Guild Wars 2. As I said, I've already bought it, so you'll expect to see some Guild Wars 2 content from me. How much I'll play, I don't know. And here's the part where I realise I'm in PvE spec, so I couldn't dispel that fucking cleanse. That Frost Nova. And I'll give it my verdict a little bit later down the line when I've actually tried it out and tried out high-end content. Because it's hard to call a game good until you play the end game. Like, Terror was awesome in the beginning, but there was no end game, which sucked. Star Wars was the same, pretty much. So, brief overview. Guild Wars 2 I'll check out. Syide Channel, go subscribe to that if you want my content in general. Syide Gamer will be general MMO content and guides and stuff. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Look out for more videos coming soon. Ciao!